Alright, in this video I'm going to go over my WWE Legends Elite loose collection. So Legends Elite you can pretty reliably get from Target, maybe not every single one. If you're willing to pay full price you can get almost every single one. Um, if you play the waiting game you can get most of them on clearance at 30, 50, or often 70% off. And that's generally what I do, especially if it's a figure that I already have some other version of. So I started collecting Legends Elite around Series 10. So this first figure you'll see is Vader, and he was in that series. This was my first Vader. I wasn't familiar with the waiting game and the clearance and all that with Legends Elite, so I was willing to pay full price at this point. Having this Vader made me a little less excited about the Ultimate Edition that came out a while back, so I was able to skip on that because I did have this version, and you can see it comes with the helmet. This feels like it's around his early WCW era. Also from Series 10, I have John Cena. I don't have him pictured here. I'm not sure exactly where he is, but he's somewhere around here. But I have that figure as well. If we move on to Series 11, one of my favorites, maybe my favorite, from Legends Elite is Big John Studd. So I have fond memories of Big John Studd winning the Royal Rumble in 1989, so I was really excited to get a figure kind of based on that. He comes with a robe, which he would often wear to the ring, so that's kind of nice. Also, I believe from Series 11 is Bam Bam Bigelow. We had I think it was a, not Ruthless Aggression, Monday Night War, one of those series had a Bam Bam Bigelow since then, a little bit more colorful. This reminds me of his time in ECW. He came with, I believe it was the ECW Television Championship. So this was a nice figure. I don't know if he's on a Legends contract or his family's on a Legends contract right now. So we haven't seen a Bam Bam Bigelow in a little while. We get to Series 12 and we have this Kevin Nash. I was really excited to get my first copy of Kevin Nash. Sometimes we'll see him in other personas like Diesel, but I think this is a really nice figure. Same series, Billy Gunn. So this was part of the DX grouping or tribute that went out. Not in just one series, but in series 12 through 15. So I see a lot of people asking online with this Billy Gunn because he comes in the box. He comes with like fatigues and a helmet with a tree growing out of it. So a lot of people ask, well, what does he look like in terms of his gear? Do the pants come off? And the pants do come off. And this is more of a Billy Gunn that we might remember from the Attitude era. Going out of order a little bit, more recent wave, and I don't recall the number. We got a smoking gun style Billy Gunn, so you can see the two right there. You can see the differences in the faces with the mustache and all of that. So that was cool to get that version of Billy Gunn. So that's kind of a nice figure. Moving on, I think we're in Series 13 at this point. Here's Jake the Snake Roberts. Late in his run, his first run, after he turned heel, he had the snake bite Randy Savage on the arm in that gruesome segment, and this is kind of based on that. Skipping ahead a few series to series, I believe it was 17, we got this Shawn Michaels. I think this is a really nice Shawn Michaels. This is kind of early-ish in his heel run. I don't think it was quite to the point where he had won the Intercontinental title, because it would have been nice if so for him to come with the Intercontinental title, and he didn't necessarily do that, but you do get the nice jacket with him. Series, I believe, 18, we get this Hulk Hogan. So this was before we got several Hulk Hogans in 2024. This reflects more of the WCW era. You can see the long red pants, the yellow boots, and all of that. So this is a nice WCW Hulk Hogan. This next Hulk Hogan is from 2024. I think it was Series 25. Maybe it was 24. I don't remember exactly. He comes with a guitar, which is cool. I didn't locate that for this video, but you can see what he looks like there. We've got this AJ Styles. I think he's from 18 as well. Comes with a Nitro shirt, so I guess it's supposed to be from his little time in WCW right before they were bought out. It does remind me more of TNA style AJ Styles, and I know they can't necessarily make a lot of TNA figures, but this is kind of what it reminds me of, even though he was in WCW at the tail end. If we move along to Series 20, we got this really nice Mr. Perfect. The singlet is a little bit broken on ours. He does come with the Intercontinental title, which is cool, and I think having the yellow colors is kind of how I remember him. Also, Series 20, $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. So if you want a suited $1 Million Man, this is a good version of that. He had an alternate head, so if you wanted the more current, older Ted DiBiase, you could do that, but I like the younger face. This Virgil is from one of the Greatest Hits series. I just thought he needed to be next to Ted DiBiase. I have him with some money in his hand. That might be the money from the Cameron Grimes figure, but it seems right for this. Kurt Angle, he was, I don't know, Series 25 maybe. Over the past couple of years, we started to get Kurt Angle figures again. This is a nice one. He comes with medals as well, but I did want to put the shirt on him. Jim the Anvil Neidhart came out last year. I want to say it's Series 26 or 27. He has the new Foundation clothes. He has an alternate head, so you can change him into Who if you want. So under the pants and the jacket, he's got just the yellow tights. So you could certainly do that. I would love another Jim the Anvil Neidhart in the Heart Foundation attire as well. And the last of my loose collection for Legends Elite is Warlord. He was in a couple Greatest Hits ago, but here he is with the chest plate and the W staff. So let me know in the comments, what is a legend that we haven't seen in the series in a year or two, maybe 10 series or so, that you would like to see? So even though I said TNA figures are hard to come by in this line, Abyss is actually on the video game, so I think it would be really cool to see an Abyss in the Legends Elite line. But let me know what you think. Let me know who you would like to see. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.